off the bat. Why was that? That was weird. All right, we're hanging out with the friends today. We're at CGN Friends. We're doing the post roast today. Trying to get Maddox Makes up here once he gets a second, and we can go over some of these gifs together. I've been doing it a little bit. I haven't even chosen the winners. Completely honest with you guys. We're gonna be announcing them later today so that we can get you guys added to the list of winners for the week and have that recorded. But for now, we're at least going to be getting some of the information or some of the posts reviewed and giving you guys some idea of what we thought about them. So you guys may get a little bit of a roast today, but you might not know just yet who's winning. It, even some of the better ones could use some touch ups. Even some of the worst ones were pretty decent. Yep, even some of the worst ones were pretty decent gifs. I mean, I I tend to be drawn towards gifs that are a little less of like your average gif, maybe not like your everyday popular and commonplace ones. The ones that really make me stop are ones that are different, are ones that are like pop up on your screen and like they they look like they came from something real. They look like, something like this gets me. Something like this a little, not so much, I guess. This kind of feels like it's something out of like a show, or it's from a recording. This is something. Keep getting blings, but I have no idea where they're coming from. If you guys are trying to chat with me on X or Twitter or any of these, feel free to hop into the Discord. I respond much better there. Most of this is just to share with the world what we do here at CJN Friends. Most of this is recorded for posterity. It's not necessarily for me to interact with people on like live. You guys are welcome to come and hop in. For some reason, my chats don't like to work. I'm gonna try to see if I could find where they came from, but the likelihood is that Streamlabs is just Streamlabs and it's not happening. So I don't want you guys to feel left out. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm not paying you any mind or any attention. You're welcome to come in and hang out with me on Discord yeah on the actual like community page. It's www.discord.gg/CJN Friends. Um, and of course, like I love the posts and like the other stuff, but the spam just I don't really care for it. So I kind of tend to not pay attention to some of these things like all I get are spam messages about people loving my stream and shit like that and how I should come and work with them and yeah, you know all that nonsense, guys. You do such a great job as a streamer. Come pay me money so that I can make you better. Um, it doesn't work, bro. I'm not paying money for random shit. No, sorry. All right, so contest submissions. I'm gonna close all these out and then I'm gonna reopen them so that I can go down in order. Um, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna start from the last submission we got to the first one. We had a couple late ones. I'm still gonna go over the late ones, of course. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna like not give you guys feedback, but at the same time, those people who did submit late aren't gonna be eligible to win, of course. Um, and I know I did that a little weird last week with the orbit stuff, but that's only because Orbit had the right to choose 5 winners, and I wanted to like really give them an opportunity to explore everything that was submitted. So, what's up, NFT? What's up, D Young? How you guys doing? Um, yeah. So that's where we are. So I got one of the last submissions that we got was Sarah. Sarah the Stupid. I don't know. That name fucks me up every time. Like it was fun working on these beautiful vampires at Undead Souls NFT. We've got a good morning and we've got a good night. This one seems to. Oh well, that's the good night and then that's the good morning. Yep. That one's kind of cool. I like that it used something that I guess you're passionate about. It's one of your NFT projects that you're checking out or own or work on or whatever. So that's kind of cool. Um, I feel like there could have been more to it though. I feel like the background feels kind of empty to me. I feel like it. I feel like there could have been more. Like I want to see more. Um, but it looks like it was a nice effort. It was the artwork is kind of amazing, and I like how you kind of like added the GMGN in there in a similar art style, like the gothic, like dark, like goopy, like weird um, way that the text is styled. I think that was kind of cool. Um, so I like the GIF. Um, and I was hoping that you guys would have used these in kind of a little bit of better context as well. Like while you guys were making the post, kind of adding the um, GIF into the context of the post rather than just making, hey guys, come check out my post. Look at this. You know, it helps for views. It helps for like creating. Use every opportunity that you have to create a post or create some form of content as a way to incorporate that into your page in a meaningful way, or the the purpose of like the ambassadorship or the job or the graphic or whatever it is. Try to incorporate that into your content or your content schedule or whatever. Make it something that you're producing and that you're intending to get responses, replies, feedback, impressions off of. Do it in a way that benefits you as well as allows you to perform your task, because you can do that with almost anything that you do. If you're quote replying to a project's thing or something, you can do it in a meaningful way that builds your engagement and builds your impressions without just hitting the post button or the reply button. It gives you a chance to use that as a way to create content. And that helps build your platform at the same time as allowing you to participate in projects, right? You guys have plenty of time throughout the content creation or throughout the Zeely sprints, for instance, right? Hi, girly. Girly wants to come up and say hi. What's up, girly?
Sorry, I'm so sad today.
Why?
Ask me what happened. Ask me what happened.
I said why.
I misplaced my purse.
Oh no, you lost your purse?
Yes, I did.
Ah, that shit's gone. You know that.
Bruh, like I've been so down since I got back home.
Uh, anytime I lose a wallet, I'm like, fuck, that shit is gone. There's no way I'm getting that back. Doesn't matter if I only had like cards and friggin' butterflies or moths in it, like that shit's still gone. Like ain't nobody returning that shit. Like it just is, yeah. But that's sadly enough, that's how it goes. Hopefully you either find it and you misplaced it someplace stupid that you can recover it, or somebody's nice enough to to return it. But you probably don't have your phone number or anything in there either, right?
I don't. I don't even have any means of identification inside. Ah,
Well, at least you didn't
and
lose your
all this
ID.
happened because I went to get lunch. I could have just starved. If I had starved, I wouldn't have misplaced my purse.
Where did you go to eat? Why don't you call them and see if maybe they found it?
They didn't find it. I went back there.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks.
It's been such a heartbreaking day. But yeah, I'm here to laugh. I hope you're going to roast people like so bad today. Because I have to laugh.
I can't. Honestly, the gifs are all pretty decent. I can't roast anybody too
Oh,
hard today. I'm not gonna
this is sad.
like this one. Like the most I can give them is like I would have liked to see a little bit more maybe going on with the post. I feel like they did like the neutral background because it was recommended to do like a transparent background, but it ended up coming out like this because of like Maddox's suggestion to do the transparent background ends up leaving you with a white background instead of a transparent background, and it ends up looking weird.
It looks
Um,
weird on Twitter.
yeah, transparent backgrounds don't work out very well on Twitter. Um, but like I said, I like the artwork. I like the GMGN. I think that it came out pretty cool. I think a lot of you guys ended up posting a lot of different a lot of different gifs that like a couple of them in your posts, and that's kind of problematic too because like I have to judge one, right? And I can't just judge whichever one I like best. I have to judge the last one that you submitted or the main one that you submitted. So there's that. Yeah. That girlie wants to roast y'all because she wants to be sadistic today. She wants to enjoy your pain and suffering.
I think I saw Abraham's GIF and it was pretty cool. Was it Abraham? I don't know.
Uh,
He used his
I
face.
Abraham's, Devs, Virion, and I think Ferocity all used their actual like face. They made their own GIF
Let me see
from
Virion's own. Let me
themselves.
see Virion's own.
Hold on, I'll pull hers up real quick.
Let me see Virion's own.
It's right here.
What? Send me the link.
Oh, Virion's like, oh
Send me the
God.
link. Yes.
I'm not actually here. What are you supposed to be in class right now, Virion? All right. Well, I've got Maddox live editing in the sheet for winners right now. So this should be interesting. Um, oh, you're in the lab? It's kind of quiet today.
Of course.
What is
Of
everybody
course. Viren
sleeping?
is going to spicy. We listen, we don't judge.
We always judge. Come on now. That's what Wednesdays are about. Wednesdays are about the judgment. I like the facial expressions. I like how you
I'm judging you. Can we get this GIF on Discord?
what?
Can we get the GIF on Discord?
You should be able to, yes. Copy GIF address.
Let's
No,
see.
it didn't work.
Virion, do you mind doing us the honors of sending us your GIF on Discord? Oh, Virion.
All right. So, what you guys can do if you guys want to make these GIFs like actual legit GIFs, right? You guys can go to Tenor, right? Now, when you go to the GIFs here, right, on Discord, they're all Tenor GIFs or they're all Jiffy GIFs. So, like, you go to Tenor, right? Create, browse files, and so like let's say for Virion's, let's do Sarah's real quick. Um, let's see if I can. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can somebody send me their GIF file and I will show you guys how to turn this into a live GIF that you can then um go to memes and media real quick. Anybody who has the file, go to memes and media and see if you can upload the file for your video. And I will download it and then I will toss it on the GIF maker so that we can do this live together right now. Rather than making you guys try to figure this out on your own, we can figure it out together, right? Come on, somebody. Come on, Crib, Sam Into, one of you guys. Did you even do one, Girly? I don't see a submission in here for Girly. Yeah, that's definitely not yours. Okay. Oh yeah, cribs in class. Sam Into, I don't know if you have yours. Um,
I get scared of trying new things. That's why I didn't do the whole GIF competition.
oh, come on. Hold on. Wait. Can I? Nope, it's not gonna let me do it. Okay, hold on. Video settings. Nope. Camera. Nope. It's not gonna let me do it. All right, hold on, guys. I'll figure this out in just a second. Hold on. Let me see. Rest. Y'all wild. What's up, Easier? All right. So I can't download that, right? I
Hello
only
everyone,
copy the
GM.
GIF
Looks like
address.
Paris, I am uh, hosting a game on a different server right now.
Oh. Please enter a valid URL. Damn you. Ah. What are you hosting?
Hi, Izia.
Hey girly, Rumble.
Fine. All
Yeah.
right. I don't think I have any videos that I can. No, I don't have any videos right now either. Shit.
Everyone,
All right. Well, memes and media. Sam Into. All right. Sam got it. So I'm gonna save image. Let's see if I can save this as a GIF desktop. Save. Let's see if it works. There we go. All right. So don't scroll. Right. So we're gonna take this and we're going to browse files, desktop. Oh shit. All files. Um, GIF file. Here we go. Upload to tenor. I'll sign in with Google. Screw it. So you sign in. Tenor was not granted the necessary permissions. What do you mean it was not granted the necessary permissions? What? Oh wait. I'm just gonna do Taurus. It's asking for more permissions. Accounts do not match. What do you mean accounts do not match? God damn it. This is the fun part of doing things live, right guys? Live stuff is a pain in the ass. Um, let's see. Tenor. Sign in. Sign in. Sign in. This one I could do is Tars Rush. Connect to your Google so you can edit and
Okay,
manage your tenor profile. There we go.
sorry.
Yes. God damn it.
Are you trying to upload it to Tenor so it has like a GIF link?
Yes.
I feel like I've done something similar before, but I
All
didn't
right.
use Tenor. Let me
Here
for
we
the
go.
site.
So start uploading, right? Now I can browse my files, go to desktop where I have it, add that, stop, add stop, upload to tenor, and there we go, right? So now, once this GIF is processed, right, you should be able to go to your Discord, right, and just type in stop with the exclamation point, and it should pop up. Um, Content pending review. Okay, so I guess they review it too. So if this is an already existing GIF, then I could potentially get flagged for copying people's shit or whatever, you know, um, which would probably not be good. but it's pending a content review. We'll see what happens. And then hopefully towards the end we can vary on posting drawings again. That's kind of cool. It was like fairy in a bottle kind of deal with the first one on the one on the left. Showcase her art real quick. That's nice. Looks like almost like a fairy in a bottle, or like yeah, some weird thing in a bottle. What's that though? Like a slime? What is that, Virion? It's a homunculus. Okay, that's cool. The one on the right is a homunculus, and the one on the left is also a homunculus, or is yeah. She likes being here with us too much. Okay, so the right one was a slime, and the left one was a homunculus. Okay, I got it. I got it. All right. I don't think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna get me flagged. And I'm gonna get my ass kicked by by Tenor. That's all right though. All right. So we have Kaios. We have droppers. What's this? Okay, that's that one. That one. That one. I'm gonna try to get through these quick today so that I can. Ah. There's Alma's girly. Oma did or emoji did her own there. No, we can't kick her out, girly. She is staff. Jeez. I thought the left one was a fairy too.
You know that thing where they tell you, you know that thing where they tell you, if you look at this picture and you see an elephant, you are left brain. If you look at
Oh
it and you see a
yeah,
parrot,
yeah.
your
I've seen
right
those.
brain. I feel like at this point, I don't have a brain because that looks too much like a fairy to me.
That one definitely looked like a fairy to me. It did not look like a homunculus. But then again, I don't think of homunculus that often. I think of fairies more because I see more fairy stuff. You don't see homunculi in like anime and video movies and stuff as much as you see fairies. So fairies are a more common connector than homunculi. Um, but yeah,
Terry, what's your
homunculus.
talent?
What?
What's your talent?
My talent? Like what? Like drawing
Yes.
like her? No, I'm like my
Makeup.
my my talent is this. Like my talent is being live. My talent is vibing with people.
Terry, that's not even a talent.
That's what?
That's not a talent. Like,
What are
I
you
need
talking
some
about?
skill you were born with. Like
This is a
drawing,
talent.
like singing, like
No, you
dancing.
don't. You're not born with. Yeah, exactly, Ezia. This is a inborn thing. I mean, yeah, I grew up like this. This is something that I developed. Yes, 100%. It's something that you develop over time, but it's something that I developed that I was already kind of good at, right? So it was a talent, right? Like I can't. Yeah, I came out of the womb with a camera in my hand. No, um, but no, like I've always been the type of person who's really good at connecting with people, who's really good at, even though I don't like socializing. Like I growing up, I've hated socializing so much, and I was very antisocial. And then I learned as I grew up that I was really good at being social, and I was really good at connecting with people and talking to people. And in a lot of cases, the weird thing is I'm that person that some people find they're really comfortable with, even though like they've just met me. I have that kind of vibe or like personality, and I don't make you laugh. Uh-huh. But that's that's always been what I've been good at. Besides that, computers probably, technology I tend to pick up pretty quickly. But it's not like a it's not like I was born being able to tinker with stuff either. You learn most of your things, right? You don't just you're not born with an innate talent for things. You learn them as you go, right? Um Taurus is funny. Yeah, get out of here, girly. Get out of here. You don't come back because I'm boring, damn it. You don't come back
I
because
always
I'm
come here because
boring.
I want to hang out with Varian, okay?
Oh, I see how it is. All right.
You're funny. That's my talent.
Being funny is a talent. Comedians?
I mean you, Tari. You're not funny.
Oh. You're funny. You're funny.
Why did I make
Exactly,
Adrian?
Aravo.
You guys are so cute.
It's some people have
What's
a
my
really hard.
talent?
The girlie's talent is
It's a
talking.
lot. Never. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Drawing, dancing, singing, being everywhere.
Drawing, dancing, and singing.
I guess.
I don't
No, I'm
know.
not done, Terry. Being everywhere,
That's
making
not
you
a
all
talent.
laugh.
That's not a talent. You're not that funny.
That's my talent.
I can't dance either. I
I'm
don't. I don't
funny.
do dancing. Dancing is. Oh, where'd she go? What happened?
I'm such a busybody. I don't know how I came down from the speaker row. Jesus, I don't know what I pressed.
I have
The
no
next thing I saw
rhythm,
myself down
Virion, so
here.
I don't blame you at all. Singing in the bathroom crib. You know what I think one of your talents is, Crib? I think one of your talents is always giving it your best and like progressing steadily. Like you have this like drive to succeed that I've seen. Like since you've started with us in the beginning of Writers Guild, like you're so intent on being the best that you can be, and it shows as you go. So like I think that tenacity and that drive is a talent in and of itself, or at least a like a really amazing characteristic that some people have. Um, the motivation, the ambition, like yeah. So I'm just gonna throw that one out there. Um, so we've got a few contenders from the look of it from Maddox's, but let's continue on with this. So we have Kaios, right? Kaios, I like Kaios. I think it's cute. Um, I also think that it has a hard time hitting that that like engaging like connecting feel. It kind of feels like an advertisement or like a shill, you know? It's a cute little penguin kind of meme, but it doesn't feel very engaging. There's no real call to action. Um, it just feels like like a general GIF, and it kind of feels like it hits the mark a little bit on what we were trying to do. Um, but it's still a nice GIF. I can't really knock it too much. Um, I like how you have like the explosion of like the snowflakes and stuff coming up. You have the Pengu. The way that the text kind of rolls onto the screen bothers me a little bit, along with like the season being blocked out by the Penguin. I would have actually just made that one line at the top, alt season, rather than having alt season come down to the next line. That way, it's a little more readable. And then just the shield guy is actually really good there, right in the white of the stomach. So that worked out pretty good. Um, Otherwise, it's a nice GIF. I'm not 100% sure that it meets the criteria though. So yeah, just saying. And it looks like you kind of well, yeah. The feedback from Maddox for this one though is it looks like there were two mesh GIFs, but they didn't mesh them very well. So I'll give you that little bit of feedback from our creative master Maddox. Um, all right, let's go on to droppers. I like droppers actually. I thought the droppers was pretty good. It shows the assignment. I feel like the thought bubble, the way that the thought bubble moves around the text, kind of was a little off because it didn't move with the text. Like the text wasn't part of it. I feel like there was a way that you could have possibly connected the text to that bubble and had the text move a little bit. It might have taken a little bit of a little bit of effort to try. Uh oh, you can't hear. Hold on.
You.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Hello.
can, but I'm in charge. Hello.
Yeah. All right. That's a good one. Um. So, how much did you guys get of that one? I imagine not much, right? So, I like this. I think it came out pretty good. I didn't really like the drop your thoughts here, and that's kind of like the whole thing of this meme, right? Or this GIF is like the drop your thoughts aspect here, and I feel like the drop your thoughts, like the way that the bubble moves around this, is weird. I don't think it came out very well because the drop your thoughts doesn't shift with the video. You actually could have done something. It would might have taken a little bit longer or been a little more difficult, but it it you could have shifted the text with the bubble in in CapCut even pretty simply. It just would have taken a little bit more time and it would have worked out a little bit better because the way he's moving and the way that the text is moving, like the text being stationary doesn't feel right. Like I like the idea of the GIF. I just don't think it meets the mark too well. I think it could have been executed a little bit better. It feels like it was like let me take a GIF that's already there, drop that in, and like that's kind of how we're doing it. And I feel like it could have been done in a little bit of a better way. But yeah, Dropper, thanks for participating. Um, this one was a little weird to me, Mr. White's. What? Bye, girly. um, so Mr. White's, I liked yours. I thought it was a cool GIF. I don't think it meets what we were trying to do. Um, so yeah, I like first the GIF itself. I think with that section here where it does like the group photo in the beginning, I think that that could have been omitted completely. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm petty. Um, I won't lie. Oh yeah, I'm petty. Um, but with the group photo, I would have like just eliminated that, and I would have just went with this, like where it's like throwing the shuriken or the star at him, and taking him out and finishing him, or even like done the finish him first before he came up to the corner, and like because it's like at the same time, and you don't know what you're looking at yet, and you're like finish him, and then it would have come up to him coming out, and that would have knocked him out, and yeah. But that group photo in the beginning is a little weird for me, but it's kind of cool. I like how you did it. just I don't feel like it meets what we were looking for like the interactivity or or like the scroll stopping aspect. I think it's cool. I think it's nice, but I don't think it kind of fits. I don't know. I let me look at what he wrote down here real quick. Where is it? He just marked it as honorable. So from the look of it, it looks like it's not one of the contenders for the winning. And I imagine it's probably somewhere along the lines of what I said. But he can always add his thoughts to it as we go, and we can figure that out at some point. Let's see. Who are we on to next? Negligible Joker. That's Zabby. Zabby. This is like your traditional GIF feel. Um, I have to say, it's smooth. I don't know if it's a GIF that you created or not. Honestly, I'm always concerned about people. Um, I'm always concerned about people not doing the right thing. So I when I see GIFs that look very similar to every other GIF that's out there, it makes me concerned about that. Um, not saying that that's what you did or didn't do. But at the same time, I feel like this was very generic. I feel like it's anything that you could have pulled up off of Jiffy, you know? Like hold on. Let me look through it real quick. One second. Join now. Let's go. Like it feels like any other one of the GIFs. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that a bad thing that it feels like it's a typical GIF that you would find somewhere? You know? Hey, JK. Not necessarily, but at the same time, is it different enough to get my attention? Is it different enough to win a competition on GIFs? I don't think so. It it's good. It's something that you can definitely add into content if you're creating content. I would give it more of a personal feel to it. I would give it something to make it stand out, differentiate itself, make it yours. And that's kind of something that's missing here. It feels like you went on like Jiffy or something and grabbed one. Um, Again, not saying that's what you did, but join. Like you could have grabbed one of these and had the same feel to it for the effort of creating yours because it's not personalized in any way. It doesn't connect to you. And it kind of yeah. That's my thoughts on it, guys. Um, Zavi, I appreciate you participating. Thank you for submitting your GIF. We've got Sean Strickland here. Sean Strickland, and that is hold on, where is he? Sean Strickland. Let's see. That's Sean Strickland on. Hold on. Let's see what his at name is. Yeah, it's just Sean Strickland. Hey, Baba Sam. Let's go. So again, this is a cute one. It's nice. I think that it's got a little more glitter to it, literally, than the other one. But at the same time, it's also very much like your typical generic GIF, right? It is a GIF. It works. It looks good. It feels like a GIF. It doesn't feel very personalized. It feels very generic. It feels like every other GIF that's out there. Again, not necessarily a bad thing if you're just posting GIFs and you're trying to add them to Tenor and get them used and stuff like that, right? But like there's no purpose behind it for that either. Like a lot of GIFs, they'll use them for like pudgy penguins, for instance. They'll use them so that they can get attention on their product on their platform. Um, this is kind of what you can do for this. Like you can get attention for your page, you can get attention for your projects, you can get attention for your ambassadorships. Doing custom gifs can help with that. It try to find a way to personalize it and connect it to you, or connect it to whatever project that you're focusing on. Make it yours. Personalization, customization, bringing it together, and giving it some sort of life that connects to yours is good. Um, yeah, we went over yours, buddy. Yes, I can go back over it real quick. It wasn't a very in-depth review. Like it's not like I'm picking apart a pudgy penguins or a penguin GIF. You know what I'm saying? Like, it realistically, I liked yours. Kyle, one second. Let me pull it up. Where are you? Um, damn it. Where is he? Where is he? King ski mask. Okay, ski mask. So since you're here, right? It's a GIF. Like, it's not very personalized. I like that. I like how, like, the explosion of the snowflakes pops, and it kind of brings a little bit of life to the GIF. Otherwise, it's a stationary image with scrolling text, right? It's not really all that much of a GIF. It's not really that much of like a moving piece, except for like the little additions and stuff, and the text popping up on the screen. The text um the text effects weren't bad. The placement of season, though, I didn't like, because it kind of blends into the penguin, whereas like you could have left it one long sentence up here and avoided that issue. I like the placement here, though. The placement here is just fine. So here comes some more spammers. Thanks, but no thanks. All right. Ah, yeah. So the resizing probably did it. You could have made the line for that text a little bit longer, and that would have done it. Or you could have resized the text a little bit, and it would have fixed it. Probably the caps that did that one, though. That happens a lot. But yeah, try to personalize GIFs that you create, though. Find some way to connect it to you. Put your X handle in a corner or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like make it yours, and have it have a way to direct people to you and your platform, so that you're not just editing stuff or creating stuff and throwing it into the ether. It's yours. It directs people to you. It's your thing, man. Make it yours. Make it something that um becomes a connector to you. All right. It slipped everybody's mind, dude. It's fine. But the personalized, like, personalizing this, making it yours, is more important than, say, personalizing Cribs, because his Cribs is already personalized. That's him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get more personalized than that, right? Um, but like doing like a general post about something, or like a generic GIF, which is what I'll call that, because realistically it feels like a regular GIF, So I'll call those generic GIFs. Whereas these are like like personal GIFs. These are like GIFs that you create, you add your stuff into, you're there, like it's you, and you're connected to it in a personalized way, because you're kind of doxing, you're kind of being you, you're doing your thing, and making your own GIF in a way that's noticeably your own. Whereas like um, something like yours is it feels like it could be a general GIF that you found on Jiffy or Tenor. You know what I'm saying? Um, These feel more like personalized like video creations, whereas that one feels more like I found it on Jiffy, you know. Um, but yeah, he's. I think Maddox said somewhere in there that it feels like you were trying to merge two different GIFs or two different videos, but they didn't mesh too well, or they didn't end up working out all that well for either of them meshing together. So just give you that heads up on that one. All right, on to devs. Dev, I think you did pretty well with this. I like how it transitions into the text from the wow, from you saying wow, you talking behind it. There's no audio, which is the right thing for GIFs. You know, you don't want audio. Um, I feel like you could have tied it into your post better. I feel like there was a way that you could have like maybe tied it into like the invite and been like, wow, you made it. You know, thanks for joining CJF Friends, or thanks for coming and being a friend. And adding that at the bottom would have had like a better context than just adding it to this with this like inspired me to opt in for the challenge. Um, it is a thread. Um, they did the main post and then they did the invite post. I always tell them don't do the links and stuff on the main post because it deprioritizes your shit. So that's something that I always recommend. Um, but yeah, so like I would have positioned this better in this maybe or maybe change this up a little bit, on top instead of just like this. Actually tie this better into your post. Um, oh no, like he literally made this post just for this, and then he made this post here just to invite people because I require a call to action for every post that you guys make for the thread competitions, and that tells people to come and join and be a friend and potentially participate and make some cool videos and stuff like that. So it's something that helps grow the server and at the same time gives them a chance to make some money with competing. So it's a win-win. And if they don't end up winning, then it's always better luck next time. But still a requirement to participate. So, but yeah, I do like yours. I feel like it's personal. It's you. Your the wording, the way that the text comes out, is pretty decent. You made it. I, it's not like built into the background kind of deal like Maddox was talking about, but that's fine too. Like you always go through a hard time creating every time you create something, bro, because you overthink it. You're never going to be able to get it perfect in the way that we're expecting things 100% to guarantee that you're going to win, but you'll always progress and do better and get better. Once you get into a more natural habit of creation, it'll happen, and it won't be as much of a hard time. Yes, yes, girly, I am. That's why I'm single. Um, all right. So, thank you, Dev. Good work. Crib, the hat kills me. Um, it's a good hat. Um, what is the name of that hat? But yeah. So the broom, I don't understand why you did the broom, and I know you kind of went through it, and explained it a little bit here. It's a malum cap. Okay, that's cool. Now I know what that is. Is it? Okay. Is it something that you wear regularly? Because I don't remember like the other videos or stuff that you've done that you've put the cap on before. So that's why I was like, wait, where'd the cap come from? I like how you added in like the join CJ and friends, how you were pointing at it, how you interacted as you were going through the video. Um, so that the the broom thing still throws me off. Like I don't know why the broom. And you didn't do audio on this, right? No, good because it's an actual GIF. Good. He is a Malam. Oh. Oh, so it's a tribal thing. I'm confused. I don't know anything about the culture for that at all. So I'm not gonna pretend to. I'm interested in learning about cultural things though. So I'm always down to find out more. Um, but yeah. So I like how you like turned it into a full thread for it. Um, and then but then you added more gifs at the end here. In that kind of I yeah, like the extra GIF here was a little much. Can't really count that one, but this one I like. I do think that you did really well with it. I think that like for a GIF that you're gonna post for joining the server or joining the community or whatever, that's not a bad one, right? That's not the only thing I know how to do, girly. Don't worry. Um, I I don't only know how to kick people off the speaker panel now. Um, but yeah. So I think that this came out really good, Crib. You and Dev both did pretty good with your assignments. I like the facial expressions. I don't like how you're like talking in the background, and it looks like you're saying something more than join CJ and friends. But the only thing I see is the join CJN, right? So that's something I would consider. If you look like you're saying more, have context. Um, because it just feels weird. Like I want to know what you're saying. Yeah, but it sounds like you were saying something before that, and it looks longer than just join CJN. Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing though. I would have just kept it to like join CJN, because then join CJN, and you see the two different ones, right? And you're only seeing the two different words there, right? And then also you had a little bit of a contrast there between like the joint CJN and the CJF logo. And if you ever need logos or like designs for CJN or CJF, let me know, and I'll give you ones that we would prefer to be used. Yeah. So, but very good job there, Oma, Oma, Oma. So Oma, let's see here. Hold on one second. Alma is here. Is here. Hi Alma. You're probably doing it wrong. The big goal you have there's that's a smarter, faster way to get there. Ready for the truth? You found us. I hello, you found us. Um come be a friend. Okay, so you did two of them, which that that's not really what we were asking for. We were asking for one GIF, Alma. One GIF. The facial expressions and everything, the way that you're like waving and everything, it's kind of cute though. But like and we asked for one GIF. Um, like you're all excited and like you feel the energy of it, right? And I like that. Picking one of them would have been good. Because then that makes it hard. Do I judge you based on the first one? Do I judge you based on the second one? Right? Um, personally, I think that you could have turned this into one GIF, right? And shortened it up a little bit, right? So you could have combined these two into a short GIF, right? And like cuz you have a lot of um like extra movements and a lot of a lot of a lot of like blank space there that you could have added to. So I think being like, "Hey, you found us." or come be a friend, or something like that. Let me see. Hold on. Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, you could have said, hey, you found us. Come be a friend. You found us. You're inviting them to come participate or come be a friend or come join into the server, right? They can't help themselves. They just got to talk, Oma. All right, but yeah, I like that you did like the hand wave and everything. I liked this one a little bit more than this one. This one doesn't really have much context, although like the facial expressions, everything in this one are cool. They're fun. They're energetic. But you have as much energy and like expression and everything in this one too. I think this one would have been good to post. I think that you could personalize this a little more. I think yes, it's personal. Uh, all of the posts, all of the gifs, I would have added like maybe a watermark or something that would have like drawn attention to your page, right? Something that marks it as yours and brings people to where you're creating content. And that's something that a lot of people tend to do poorly with is advertising themselves. They tend to just want to post the content or get the content out there. They don't necessarily always promote their project or their platform or their purpose as well as they should. So just something to keep in mind. Next time, make sure you're only posting one. I technically should go by the first one that you posted. Realistically, I like this one better, but I think the first one that you posted is the one that we're gonna have to go off of. There's not as much context here, which sucks. I mean, it's like, hello, you found us. And I don't know what I found based on how this is connecting to this. You see what I'm saying? So like it's hard for me to connect the two and have those two like I don't see the complement there between the GIF and the post. And that's another thing, like, because the other ones were pretty similar too, though. So I like the energy. I like how you added that in there, but um, maybe a little more context and like a little watermark or something, or like a little x.com/ at or at Oma Morty, right? Or put like a little Twitter symbol in at Oma Morty or something like that. There's ways to condense it to keep it small and still make it visible and noticeable while allowing you to promote yourself. So remember to do that. Yeah, but we asked for one GIF, Oma. Just one. If I allowed more than one submission, people would be posting 10 submissions. People would post as many as they could until they won. Oh, here we go again. Crib, is it Crib this time or is it me? Can you guys hear me? I see my mic queuing and everything. Ah, it is it's my Discord being dumb. Discord's been real dumb lately and it's not I'm not happy about it. Um all right. So that was Alma's. Let me see where the rest of them are. Hold on. That's GIF Maker. We went over Sarah's. Virion's was pretty good. Um, I like the facial expressions with Virion's. I like, yeah. Um, I like the facial expressions with Virion's. Okay. Um, I like that she's finally doxed herself in one of the things that she's done, which is cool. Um, I like that she made this fun and engaging. In CJF, purpose here, place, some sort of subject, and then like we listen, we don't judge. It's like something funny or something purposeful for a statement. I kind of like how that one worked out. You're kind of like you're giving context to it, even if there's no context here, right? But you're still connecting this to this, right? Which is good. Um, I think you did pretty good with this. Oh, my stomach is killing me. This is no bueno. I will be back in about 3 minutes. We're gonna continue this, and then we're gonna do the drawing. Um, like I said, I haven't been feeling the greatest lately. Easier if you want to keep them entertained if you're not super busy, please. But I will be back in a few minutes because I have to run real quick to the bathroom. My stomach is killing me. For those of you watching live, I'm gonna switch to BRB. I will be right back. What happened to Taurus? Taurus BRB'd for a minute. Let's see. Let's get this back. Main screen. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah. So I am back. Let's get this going. So we went over those. We got Sam's. We got Ferocities. KC's we just did. Marshmallows. So we've got these. Yeah, let me make sure. Velocities. Went through Samintos, Zabbies, Devs. Just gonna mark these so I know which ones I've gone through here. Faithoma. Yep. Wait, wrong color. There we go. Um, did I do this one yet? Oh, that's that one. Okay. Velocity, Virion, Virion. We just did. All right. So let's get this going. We've only got four more guys. See, I liked what he did here in the beginning. That was interesting. I don't like again the motion on the paper and the way the paper comes up. Like if you look at the beginning of the GIF, it was it was weird. It was a little extended or a little like yeah, you see how it like shifted the size of the paper almost it looks like. Oh no, I just haven't been feeling too well lately, Dev. So past couple of days have been rough. I'm okay. We'll make it through this. We'll do the duck race real quick, and then we will be on our way. Um, and then I got some other things to do. I got some more plans. We gotta make the announcement for tomorrow's event for the to the moon. We gotta get another contest rolling out for that one too. I think. Okay. But yeah, it's okay, dude. Like, it's probably just a stomach bug or something. But yeah. Um, I kind of rushed through yours because my stomach was giving me an issue. Let me just jump back on it real quick. Hold on. All right, Virion. So yeah, like I said, with yours, I like yours though. A deworm? I don't think it's worms, bro. I think it's just that I ate something or like I caught a stomach bug, but I don't think it's the worms, thankfully. Um, Girlie was too busy talking at the cafe to remember to pick up her purse. Oh, no, no, he's saying that I need to get dewormed because my stomach's fucked up. Um, but yeah, so Girlie, um, Furion, the guy's got me fucked up. So yeah, I like how you included like a meaningful post that connects to the GIF here, right? I think that it worked really well. I think that your facial expressions really tied it together. I think that the 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 looks that you had at the end with like the "we don't judge," like yeah, let me get out of here before they start asking. Yeah, like I think that you were on point with this GIF. I like no, it wasn't the Taco Tuesday scenario. Um, but yeah, so I think you did really well with it. I think that the grayscale is a little weird. I would have liked to see some color. I think color is more attractive and more eye-catching. Um, and then also I noticed that your text comes outside of like the window box for your video, which is a little weird too. I would have done like a full size video size, and I would have like kept the text in the box, right, rather than having it a little outside because it does look a little off to me. But otherwise it was good. I liked your pretty things, fucking girly. But yeah, I think it came together really nice. I think you did a really good job with it. You have a tendency to knock these kind of tasks out of the park, and you've been doing really good lately. You and a few others. So yeah, good job. Um, Sam Minto, I actually really liked yours. I didn't like the way that this one came out too much, but the second one when you did the final form and you submitted it in time. And you also made a point to mention that you were submitting the second one, right, in your post. So I liked that, right? Um, I like I don't like the graininess of it, and I don't like the pattern in the background here. Um, that feels a little bit weird, right? This one feels a little bit clearer. Um, This one is a little bit weird because it also shows like the like black shadowing around like the green screen effect and stuff like this on this GIF, on this video. So like you got to be careful with these, especially for quality wise, like the scale or the pixelation or whatever is going on with this one is really heavy. Um, so there's that. I like how it does the don't scroll into the tap in before it's too late. You had added two of them before, and that was something that I noticed. Like you had kept them separate, and even mentioned to you they might actually look better working together, and they kind of do, except for the way that you edited it. It looks a little weird with whatever pixelation thing is happening here. So I would be careful with that in the future. Again, also personalizing it is big if it's something that you've created. Um, you can personalize it with like your logos or your whatever to try to draw people into your space, into your platforms or portfolios or web or account pages or whatever, right? Okay, guys. Yeah, we'll get that done. So we've got that ferocity and archmallow. Ferocity, archmallow, and velocity we will do after the drawing. Um, because I know everybody's things are starting to friggin' go. So let me see here. Um, let's go to x.com for Grok. See if Grok will do this list a little bit better than ChatGPT has lately. No, paw chain. I still believe in using manners. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it's doing it right. Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna take a screenshot in about 60 seconds. They said Eddie edited it today fast. What? They say Eddie edited it today. What's wrong with that? That I just said it fast. They say Eddie edited it today. That's as fast as I'm saying it. They say Eddie edited it today. No. What are you guys trying to get me to say? They say Eddie edited it today. They say Eddie edited it today. They say Eddie edited it today. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are trying to get me to say. No, I'm not saying it until I bite my tongue. Biting your tongue is painful. Because I've been on the internet long enough to have trust issues. I've been on the internet for like 27 years. Yes, I have trust issues. Oh, that depends on how hard they bite your tongue, girlie. All right, I am taking the snapshot. Ah, shit. Wrong button. All right, that's 30. Ah, shit. Coyote took that opportunity there. He said, "Fuck it, I'm going." You never know, Crib. Somebody else might want to bite your tongue. All right, I've got the list here. Who the fuck is Olitanov? What? Is there an Oletanov in here? I don't see no Oletanov in here. Oh, wait, there is an Oletanov. Wow. The chat, yeah, well, I mean, what's up, Zani? All right, so there is an Oletanov. Who's P Wins? P Wins. All right, I got you too, buddy. Welcome in. It's nice seeing new faces. All right, so we're gonna copy this. We're gonna go do the duck race real quick. Why is the duck race not popping up? What? That's weird. That was weird. Okay. But that's fine. We've got our 30 names. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yep, we've got our 30 names ready to go. We're going to set this for 1 minute. Yeah, higher chances of winning for sure. Bet it's easier than the days when there's like friggin' 80 people, right? You get a better chance. All right, we're shuffling this up. We're doing our drawing. We do a drawing every time we do a live event, Baba Sam. It's drawing for $10 USDT, three people. Yeah. But ready, steady, and go. This is our first one. Let's see who's gonna get it. Make sure you guys are quacking for your ducks, damn it. Yeah, quack quack. Hopefully your duck is well fed this time, Kay. Yeah, there you go. You're right here. You're Astro Duck. Well, no, you're what? Sauna Duck? Spa Duck? I don't know. Quack. Let's go, guys. Let's see who's going to get this one. Oh, everybody fell back really hard. Jeez. 15 seconds left. Who's going to take it? Oh, I see Oma pushing up. I see Leoton coming for another win. Oh, my God. Leoton taking another win this week. Congratulations, Leoton. Jeez. Leoton has gotten lucky entirely too many times this week. But he also hardly ever gets lucky, so it's kind of good for him. Like, damn. All right, ready, steady, and quack. Let me get my winners list up here real quick. Winners, winners, winners. Where are you? Damn it. There we go. Winners for this week. We've got another Leoton here. I'm just gonna copy yours from yesterday, so I have your winning, your thing in there already. All right, 20 seconds left. Let's see who's gonna take it this time. We've got K's in the lead. K's duck looking well fed, but usually when you're in the lead, it doesn't spell good news, especially this late in the game. Oh, and it looks like Annie's coming up for the win. Saminto's pushing up. Fluffy's pushing up. Oh, looks like it's gonna be Annie. Congratulations, Annie. All right, let me add this real quick. Get that going. All right. I've got you added. I'm pretty sure you're not in the ticket pool right now, so make sure you open up a ticket with your BEP20 USDC wallet address. We'll get you your rewards as soon as we can. Ready, steady, and quack. Let's go for the final one here. Let's see who's gonna take it. There's only what 28 people left in the race. 31, 30, 29. Yeah, 29 people say shit. Close, close. Good chance of winning today for all of you people here today hanging out with us. So let's see what happens here. Got a good chance of winning. I don't know why they turned your name into Pracy Prosy instead of Prosy. That's weird. 19 seconds, everybody falling back. Kaio, Ella Anya, and Naman in the lead. Let's see who's going to come up from the rear to ruin their days. Oh, it looks like Virion. Virion's pushing. Virion's going. 5 seconds left. Is it going to be Virion? It's going to be Virion. Virion takes the win. Congratulations, Virion. All right, guys. GG, everybody. Congratulations on the wins for those who have won. Um, Virion, I am going to take your information from last week, so you don't have to tag me in your post there unless you want to change your wallet address. Virion, where are you? Wait, yeah, there you go. I was wondering where the hell you were. I was like, I know she won something last week. Like, where the hell is it? All right, we've got Virion here. 10. There we go. Perfect. All right, the only one I'm missing then is Annie. So make sure you open up your ticket, Annie. Congratulations to our winners. Let's get back to a little bit more of the post roast before we finish this up for the day. I wonder if that's still pending. Yeah, content pending. I don't think they're gonna approve it. I don't think they're gonna do it. Thanks, Crib, for coming and hanging out, bro. Oh, look, good timing. Ferocity's here. All right. Looks like Caesar's getting the posts out for us. I'm gonna put that in share and follow. All right. Do I have it added to the events? I'm pretty sure I have it. Oh shit, I don't have it added to the events. Damn. All right. So let's get this going here. I'm slacking. So ferocity. I really liked yours. I thought it was kind of cool, even though it was um it was off of like a clip from something. You still managed to get like a really good come on, let's dive in. Like it's a nice little gif. Not the most original. You use somebody else's stuff. That's okay. You used a clip from a video or something, or from anime or something like that. So like those tend to feel a lot like regular gifs, like gifs that you've seen or that are typically posted somewhere, right? So there's that. I liked it. I think it came out good. I think that it tied in really well with the way that you worded your post. Come on, friend, dive into CJN with me. that like, and then you add the thing below. That worked out pretty good. Um, I I feel like it was almost, how do I say it? I feel like it was like almost bare minimum for the thing. Like you took a clip, you put it. Come on, let's dive in. There wasn't really much text effect to it. There wasn't anything really different to it except for like the fact that you added the text here. So it's just adding the text to it. I like what you did there. I think it came out pretty good, but I think like you could have done more to spice it up a little bit. Um, so there's that. Um, all right, Bubba. Thanks for coming and hanging out, brother. I'll catch you later. It's a mixture of using like Canva, CapCut. There's also tools like EasyGIF, right? EasyGIF allows you to make turn a video to a GIF really easily, resize it, optimize. Then it has like a whole GIF maker that you can use. There's a lot of things that you can do with tools like this. I think Image Flip is another one. Make a GIF, images to GIFs, videos to GIFs. Like it gives you a lot of options there. But Canva and CapCut are like your two major tools for video and image creation. Um, they give you the opportunity to really work with text, text overs. Gives you the opportunity to transition. Gives you the top opportunity to add effects and stuff. And those are all things that can really help make a GIF pop a little more. Um, but yeah, like I said, for us, I like your GIF. I just feel like you could have done more with it. Just adding text to a clip isn't bad, but I don't think that it would end up qualifying as like a winning submission. Um, but like I said, it fits well. It looks good. What anime is that from, Leo? Hey, Velocity, what's up, buddy? I liked your submission, Arshmallow. Is Arshmallow still here at all or no? Date alive. I have to check. I have to take a look into that. It looks kind of funny. Um, Arshmallow, like it feels like you just took a GIF and added it in there. It doesn't feel like you actually made a GIF here, buddy. So like I'm just gonna point that out. It Yeah. I made this 2 years ago for a project inspired by the popular such GIF. It's designed for community members to use in situations where scammers drop shady links. First, the blink is gay. So okay, I guess you took this image and you turned it into this GIF, which I see, Leo. Why would you say you know you're not winning? I was just giving you a review of your thing. We're gonna announce the winners later today. But I was just giving the post roast for everybody today, like I'm supposed to. Yeah, I think that that's cool. I don't think that there's a lot of context behind it. I think that the facial expression kind of gives the like context too. All right, Dev. I'll catch you later, brother. Um, but I feel almost like there's no personalization to it. Like there's no, and this was also supposed to be like an interactive, like scroll stopping GIF to keep you attached to the competition was creating an interactive GIF, quote unquote, but it was more about connecting the GIF in like a way that makes people stop and also amplifies the message of whatever you were posting. So yeah, this like this one's cool. I like how you did it, but I also don't think that it kind of qualifies as the submission. Plus, you posted late, so really, the submission isn't a valid submission anyway. Sadly enough, but yeah, that's pretty much it for all the submissions. I think that you all did pretty good with it. There were some really basic and maybe not as exciting ones submitted, but they all kind of hit the point on being a GIF. Oh, Velocity, I missed yours. Jeez. Um, Me when I think I got this and life looks back at me. I kind of get the statement. Um, CKs. I kind of get the statement. The text effects are a little heavy. It almost blurs it to me while looking at it. Um, I like I don't know. I feel like in the right context, this GIF would have been really good. Um, I also feel like it, it has to be very specific scenarios, right? Um, I think you did good with like the capture of like the oh shit moment, you know. But I also think that it kind of misses the mark for the purpose of the oh fuck again. Are you hearing me now? Discord is being friggin' ridiculous lately. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Discord, but Discord refuses to work. Um, 9 tenths of the time. So it's really getting on my nerves lately. But yeah, it's got to be something with the audio anyway. Um, I was saying that I think that the video the GIF looks good. I think that you get like the oh shit moment. I think that it kind of blends together. Well, you know what? That's actually not a bad point for a GIF either because it keeps people watching. I feel like the text on the bottom kind of blurs a little bit for me. I think that you could have fine tuned that text on the bottom a little bit to make it a little bit smoother. Like when it jumps, it looks weird. Are you using a text effect that changes as it goes, or yeah, look it's really heavy. Like you can even see almost the second word at the back here. So I would be cautious with that. Um, when it comes to it though, I feel like you did really good with it, but I feel also like it almost doesn't match the purpose of the competition. I think it came out really good as a GIF. I think that it can be scroll stopping, but I think it's also very specific scenarios. But then again, that's also the situation for their like welcome to CJN Friends or come join CJN Friends ones. So like it's not what is that watermark at the top left too? But yeah, so I think you did really good with it. I think it looks good. I think it's a little clean when it comes to like the video aspect. Did you actually no, there's another one above it. Anna something or another. I don't know what the hell that is. But did you clip this anime pie? Okay. Um so did you take this and clip the scenes out yourself and transition them? Okay. That's actually really impressive. You transition them really well. Um It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's hard to tell whether or not somebody clipped them themselves or if they used a pre-designed like video or something like that. So that's something that I like to ask at least whenever Taurus is saying I think. What's that about velocity? Yeah, there is CapCut. Yeah, I see the CapCut. It was the other thing behind it. I was trying to figure out what that was. But yeah, it came out really clean. The way that you transitioned the video, the text definitely could have used a lot of love. Like I think that you tried adding the effects and like really getting like a good glow behind it or something, but it just ended up looking like you had text over text instead of like them actually syncing up very well. So there's that. All in all, I think it was a really good effort. Um, and I like I said, I will announce the winners later, and we'll let you guys know exactly who placed where. I think most of the people that ended up doing the live or like the personal ones where they recorded themselves are going to end up doing better because it feels more like they're they're connecting into the message. They're bringing you a message. They're trying to stop you. It feels more personal. It feels more original. Um, and anything like this or like the other ones from like take for instance like Kaio's with the Pudgy, it feels more like a general GIF that's been posted. Oh yeah, I feel it. It's hard adding all the text to all the frames. Oh, because you had multiple frames that you had to clip, and then you had to run the text through each individual frame, or how did you do it? Oh, couldn't you have just added a text below in one of the extra sources or whatever, and had it run across the whole thing? Because if you go to CapCut, real quick, hold on. Oh, wrong one. I'm on the wrong account. That's why. Hold on. Oh, sleep well, ferocity. Used EasyGIF. See now for heavy video editing and stuff, I would have used CapCut for the text and stuff. So like yeah, when you go into the video, um, why is this connected to a weird account? This is my main account. Um, all right. So like elements, and then you have the ability to add an extra. Where is it? Yeah, see? And then you can just add it across the whole thing, even if it's multiple, even if there's multiple frames or multiple video clips, you can then do that. So I would have used like I would have used CapCut for something like this for sure. Yeah, of course. And you could then have one consistent design across all of it without worrying about it like clipping up or getting funky across the different frames. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, guys, we're winding down. It's 12:30. We've been here for about 2 hours today. I'm gonna get to grading these. For those of you that are interested in what we do, the competition we do weekly, it's either a thread competition or a graphics competition. It's something along. I don't know if Pones is still here. No, Pones is not still here. Agent is still here though. So Zani. We typically use CapCut or Canva, just to put everybody on equal ground. Some people don't have the PCs to handle DaVinci Resolve. um, this week, I think we're gonna do something simpler. It's not gonna be like a full thread post or anything like that. It's gonna be something um, a little more basic. Give you guys a little bit of a simpler task since I'm announcing it later in the week. Um, but yeah, definitely gonna be something that we can work on. No, no, it's not gonna be hard, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be simple. It's gonna be a post or something. Like it's no idea how to use. It's actually pretty simple. There's more features to it. But CapCut isn't the hardest thing to use. We have a CapCut 101 video on my YouTube, as well as a Canva 101 video on my YouTube. All of our um, educational events are posted. Single post is the hardest I ever did. That's because you overstress it, bro. You overstress it. Be natural. Let it flow. Um, but I can see how single post can be harder, guys. So I get it. But yeah, I'm gonna end the live now, and then I will talk with you guys in a few. Thanks for tuning in, whoever decided to view. All of you non-bots out there, thank you all the spammers for jumping in and spamming my text chat. I will catch you guys next time. We're gonna be here tomorrow for To the Moon. That's gonna be streamed on Caesars. He's gonna take care of everything tomorrow. I'm gonna be able to get some other work done while he's out here hanging out with you guys. So come be a friend, www.discord.gg //